Hi everybody, most of you will know me as Lisa Foster. I help promote the Scottish Championship, have done for the last 2 years, and it is my absolute delight this round at Donington with Thundersport GB to have the privilege of interviewing a lot of the Scottish riders that are attending this weekend. This is probably one of the busiest rounds we've had with Scottish riders attending, and so far this year, and at this round we have exactly 5 all-time Scottish champions in the paddock who you'll all get to see just shortly. The first rider we're going to interview, most of you will know, is Carl Vickers. He races for, strangely, myself at Blackbird Corporate, but he also races for the Royal Navy Royal Marines road racing team. So here we are, here's Carl. Carl, welcome to Thundersport GB. Obviously, you've been racing in the championship now for, this is your 2nd year. As well as last year, you raced in the Scottish and the North East Club Championship. How do you feel your season's going so far?
A bit mixed really, had a bit of an off very first race down in Brands Hatch, broke a collarbone there, but considering that managed to recover, and currently sitting 3rd in the North East Open and 4th in the North East pre-injection 600, and quite thankfully still managing 13th place in Thundersport. So the aims for this year really are to hopefully get a podium for Thundersport, repeat what I've managed to do in the Scottish and the North East.
That's really good, and obviously racing as part of the Royal Navy Royal Marines team, how did you find that?
It's challenging. Racing with a big team like the Royal Navy Royal Marines team brings quite a few benefits and a few challenges as well, because we're competing amongst a dozen or so other guys that are quite often very competitive within the military grid as well.
So this round obviously is an inter-service round. So
That's
you've
correct.
got up against you've got the Royal Navy Royal Marines up against the Royal Air Force and the Army. Obviously, some amazing riders in the Royal Navy. Alistair, obviously, the last round just went absolutely banzai at it. What's your plans for the inter-service race today?
Ultimately, repeat what I managed to do in Rockingham and get a good top 10 finish. That's the aim. Hopefully, it'd be nice to get a little bit higher, maybe top 6, but realistically, I think top 10 is a realistic goal for that one.
Well, that's brilliant, and obviously from the Scottish Championship, and I know from Thundersport, we all wish you the very best.
Thank you.
So here we are at what we've pronounced for this weekend called Scottish Corner. This corner of the paddock has most of the Scottish riders standing in it, and the gentleman standing next to me, Ewan, has become this season's Scottish Superstock 600 champion. Ewan, how are you finding being down at Thundersport this weekend?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's just a big difference with the tracks. Knockhill and East Fortune are good, but it's an eye-opener when you come down here and see this track. It's much faster. It's good though, I'm enjoying it.
That's good. And obviously the delight of becoming Superstock 600 champion for 2016, how did that feel?
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I've had a few not so good years now, so it was good to get the Shirlaw's bike. Helps a lot having a good bike behind me, but it's such a reliable thing. I'm happy, like.
And ideally for this weekend, what would you love the outcome to be?
I'm really not fussed. I just want to have a bit of fun this weekend.
Well, obviously from the Scottish Motorcycle Racing Team and obviously from Thundersport, we wish you all the best for the weekend.
Perfect, thank you.
So here we are further down at the Scottish corner of the paddock at Donington Park, and as you all know, this young gentleman is Paul McClung, who so far this season has won the Super Twin Scottish Championship, the Knockhill Championship, the Melville Club Championship, and obviously in Thundersport he is absolutely rocking that track. Paul, what would you say is the highlight of your season so far?
Definitely coming down to Thundersport, racing all the new tracks, learning all the new tracks, just racing with quality riders, and has brought me on leaps and bounds. I've took it back to Scotland and progressed in Scotland way more than what I thought I could, so yeah, it's helped me just racing here.
And obviously this year I am led to believe you've had 16 wins out of 16 races, is that right?
Yeah, that's spot on. We done a clean sweep in Scotland, so yeah, it was mega. That's just thanks to Thundersport for all the good racing.
And obviously for this weekend, what's your aims and goals?
Well, we're kind of out of the championship now from missing 2 rounds, and we had a couple of offs, so I think it's just go out and finish as high as we can. So looking for the wins, but it's obviously hard with Johnny and Johnny out there. So yeah, just see what we can do.
Okay, and for next year, do you have any plans yet?
We're looking to get a stock thou and run at Thundersports in the GP1, so looking forward to that. That'll be brilliant.
Well, I think all we can say at that one is look out GP1 riders. The little pocket rocket from Scotland is on his way. Paul, thanks ever so much for your time and all the best for this weekend.
Cheers, thank you.
So we now have with us another of the Scottish riders. We have Mark Leonard. Mark, how's your testing gone today so far?
Going well this morning, yeah, second time here, so just first time on the full track, so just finding out about Foggy S's, the Melbourne Loop and the Gerrards at the end there, so just learning that, but it's going well this morning, new bike, so it's all going good.
I was about to ask, how's the bike running?
Yeah, really well, just sorting out the suspension and a bit of gearing, but going well, going well.
That's really good. And how does it feel to be up against the likes of Paul McClung?
Well, in the same tent, but not in the same race. He's had a really good year this year, and we're just all trying to come down and support all the Scottish lads and just broaden our horizons and just, you know, the more the merrier, you know, it's a good club, different tracks, and we're really enjoying it this year.
Oh no, that's terrific. And what would you like to have happen this weekend when you're racing?
Just the bike goes well, we all go home in one piece, everybody's safe, and, you know, the weather stays dry. You know, a bit of fun.
No, that's absolutely brilliant. Well, all the best for this weekend,
Thanks so
and
much.
we'll keep an eye out for you on track.
Thank you. Thanks.
Now, for those of you who don't know, I am absolutely delighted right now to be standing next to the current Scottish Superbike champion, John Dean. John, how did it feel winning the championship this year?
It's absolutely phenomenal. The effort we've put into over the past couple of years, and to win the Premier class in the Scottish Championship, it was just unbelievable, and I'm really happy to be able to do it.
Now, I am right in saying that that's not the only championship you won this year, is it?
That's correct, we've won quite a few this year.
And what would they be?
We've won the Scottish Superbike Championship, won the Melville Open Championship, Melville Club Championship, finished second in the Knockhill Motorsports Club Championship, and we're currently sitting second in the North East Motorcycle Championship, and I have the possibility of winning that next weekend.
I was going to say that round's coming up really soon, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it's next. I'm sure it's next weekend. So
And what's going to be your biggest challenge in that round?
I've got to win every race to win it. So yeah, that's the biggest challenge. Go out, try and win every single race, and see if we can bring that one home too.
Now, apart from obviously winning the championship itself, what would you say is your other most memorable achievement this year?
It's got to be winning the Steve Hislop Memorial Trophy. Me being from Hawick, Steve also being from Hawick, and I've looked up to him all my life. For the past 9 years we've been trying to get our name on that trophy, and to finally be able to do it, it means the absolute world to me.
Well, we wish you all the best for this weekend. We know you go out there and give it your best. So all the riders out on the track, just watch out for the Flying Scotsman, and you won't miss him when it goes past. Trust me, not in these colours. Thanks ever so much for your time, John, and good luck this weekend.
No problem at all, thank you very much.
Cheers. So here we are in the garage just now with one of Scotland's probably most renowned female racers, and that is Jodie Chalk. I personally have known Jodie an awful long time, used to previously sponsor her in a former life, and obviously saw her through her Superstock 600 rounds when she used to race in Thundersport previously. Now Jodie, this season's been quite dramatic for you. How many championships have you now won?
I think it's 2 up in Scotland so far, but that's just wrapped up everything up there, and it's been a fantastic season up in Scotland, so much better than we thought it was going to be. Couldn't ask for anything better.
And how are you finding the 500 in comparison to the Superstock 6?
It's a big change. I think, if I'm being honest, towards the latter end of us racing the 600, we kind of forgot how to race, full stop, and I think a lot of people seen this as a down step, but it was actually a side step, and it's given me the chance to learn how to race again, what racing's really about. It's about corner speed, it's about late braking, it's about battling with people and finding your way. So in terms of racing these, that's been the biggest and best thing that we've done in a long time.
I have to say, you're looking very relaxed on the bike at the moment. Now obviously this weekend you have an extra little challenge on hand. Your dad's out with you, isn't he?
Yeah, he's out this weekend. He's saying it's just to keep his licence, but I know he's going to be trying as hard as he can.
Do you think he'll be anywhere up near the front with you?
He might be, I'm not saying anything. You can pull it out of the bag sometimes.
Well, we obviously wish you all the best for this weekend and for the rest of the season. And as you know, obviously there are very few female riders still in the championships. We would love to see more of you come on board, and you never know, you might have somebody mentoring you just like Jodie. Thanks ever so much.
Thank you very much, cheers.
So here we now have one of the younger riders of from the Scottish lot that are based here at Donington this weekend. This is young Jack. Now, Jack's quite a dramatic little rider. He's only been racing now for all of 6 weeks. It's his first season racing on the 125. Jack, how are you finding the racing so far?
A big step up from the mini bikes, but I'm enjoying it much more than the mini bike. It's so much faster, and just even the paddock's a lot nicer than the mini bikes.
Okay, now I understand that you have a very, very special mentor. Who is it?
John McPhee.
And how does it feel being mentored by John?
It's very good. He helps me out quite a lot. He shows me around the tracks and what lines I can take a lot better. So.
And am I right in saying that he takes you out on the dirt bikes as well?
Yeah.
And how's that racing against him?
Hard because he's very fast.
So you mean you've not beaten him yet?
No, not yet.
But you will do at some point?
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. So you're looking forward to racing this weekend at Donington?
Yeah. It's a fast track, so.
And how's the bike running?
This bike here, we had to run in a piston, but the other bike's ready to go, so should be ready.
Well, Jack, we wish you all the best for this weekend, okay, and for the rest of your season and forthcoming seasons going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, young Jack.
Thanks.